Hello YouTube and welcome to the Credit Boom channel. This is Angel and I come to you guys once a week to discuss everything related to credit education. It is my passion and goal to show every one of you how credit works. No schools, no universities have ever taught credit, so I'm going to share with you the struggles that I went through with my credit so you don't have to. Guys, please hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, and that like button. This helps the channel grow and also helps me to reach out to a greater audience. Now in today's video, let's talk about other ways and how to remove inquiries. So we have two types of inquiries. We have the soft inquiry and we have the hard inquiry. Soft inquiries do not affect your credit score. These are institutions that check your credit worthiness on a regular basis to make sure that you're still on par, and also they use this information provided by the sub-bureaus, and that's how you get in the mail pre-approval letters. Now, hard inquiries do affect your score every time you apply for something. I'm going to reflect on a video that I did about 7 months ago on how to remove inquiries. This is an update video to that video because there's a lot of changes that have been made since then. Now, what we do understand from credit inquiries is that they stay on your credit report for 24 months, 2 years. On month 25, they automatically go away. You don't have to do anything. Now, unfortunately, the inquiries do affect your credit score for the first 12 months. After the 12th month, it'll still show on your credit report, but it will not affect your credit score. Now, there's multiple reasons why we feel that we need to remove hard inquiries. And obviously one of the reasons are you never applied for it. You believe this inquiry is false. So as consumers, we have the ability to dispute anything in our credit report. And one of the most effective ways to dispute hard inquiries on your credit report is the method that I'm going to show you and discuss with you today in today's video. You see, guys, the major credit bureaus, Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, don't hold any data anymore. They get the data from sub-credit bureaus. Now, these sub-credit bureaus, when I discussed about this video 7 months ago, we had what was known as LexisNexis and SageStream, okay? There has been 3 more since that last video that I did about 7 months ago. Now we need to consider CoreLogic, Innovis, and ARS. Now these sub-bureaus mostly attain credit inquiries. That's right. Innovis and CoreLogic hold credit inquiries. So the major credit bureaus reach out to these sub-bureaus to find out if the credit inquiries are valid or not. Now, the first thing we need to do is we need to freeze from these sub-bureau credit agencies. Now, if you remember my video 7 months ago, I talked about SageStream and LexisNexis, and I told you to put a freeze on it to remove credit inquiries. Now, we have to do that credit freeze to Innovis, CoreLogic, and ARS. Guys, the reason for this is that we're freezing our personal information so the major credit bureaus do not have access to our information. When we dispute these credit inquiries, mind you, we've already frozen our information from the 5 credit sub-bureaus, which, again, I'm going to repeat myself here: CoreLogic, Innovis, ARS, SageStream, and LexisNexis. When we do this, guys, we prevent from the 3 major credit bureaus to access our information. So Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax won't have the ability to access our information. So now, we go ahead and we send our dispute letters to the major credit bureaus once we've had verified that our information have been frozen from these 5 credit sub-bureaus. And when we go to dispute it, remember, legally they have 30 days to respond, but they won't be able to because our information is frozen. So therefore, this is an effective way of removing your hard inquiries on your credit report. Some of you guys, don't have, a good credit score. You have an average or below average credit score, and you go out and you go buy a car or try to buy a car, and then, dealerships in general, they're in business to sell you a car, so they're going to talk to every bank that they do business with to try to sell that car so you guys can drive out of that parking lot. And most of the time we get like 8, 9, 10, 15 credit inquiries just to buy a car. And man, that puts a heavy impact on your credit score. And this is just one example. See, the purpose of this video, guys, is not only to tell you how to remove credit inquiries, but also to give you the education on credit. With a good credit score, You don't have to have those 15 or 18 multiple credit inquiries to try to get you a car because of your credit score is not where it needs to be. My goal here is to give you that credit education so you can get a better credit score and therefore resulting in a better life. Guys, with good credit, your life will change, because it has for me. And I went through all the struggles in years past, and where I'm at today is because of my good credit score and the education that I've learned along the way to keep that credit score where it's at currently. And I want you guys to benefit from that information, not go through the struggles that I went through that took years to accomplish, and you guys can grab that info now and better your life and your family. We, as consumers, have the right to dispute anything we want on our credit report, and we can do that. We have that right. We write the letters. That's how I learned. I wrote the letters, and I was working on my credit score, and that's how I got it to improve. All along the way, I was able to document everything that I did, letters that worked, letters that didn't work, and I can save you guys all that time by giving you access to my credit education course. If you're not getting the results you want, and then yes, why don't you use my proprietary letters that I know that have worked for me, because I did it. Back then I had a bad credit score. Now I got a good credit score. I went through all the hustles and aggravations and getting back verified information and just things. I felt multiple times where I thought that I wasn't getting anywhere, but you know what? And by being persistent, I was able to improve and fix my own credit score by doing credit repair. Now, you guys can do it, go through the hustle and bustle and try to do it yourselves, or you can hire or pay an expert to do it for you. Guys, I hope I showed you any value in today's video. I do apologize for not putting out a video last week. I was extremely busy. Guys, I hope this content in today's video has shown you any value. Remember, we are constantly evolving, constantly learning. Information changes from time to time, and my goal is to give you the up-to-date information so you guys can take care of your own credit or pay an expert to do it for me, hence the guy right here, if you want. It's up to you. Or take advantage of my credit education course and do it yourself. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care.